Hi, everybody. My name is Ben Baker. My company is Your Brand Marketing, and welcome to another week of tips for leaders, how to help people succeed through this crisis. Now, this is week number 7. And the thing that we need to be thinking about this week is, how do we help our people start thinking long-term? How do we help them help themselves to look at a long-term vision and know that they're part of long-term success of the company? How can we help them ideate on different opportunities that they can help lead to make the company better? Now that we understand, now that we're 7 weeks in, now that we understand where we are as a company, hopefully where we're going, what the challenges are, what are the things that the opportunities lie, getting your team together to sit there and say, okay, now that we know what we know, now that we know that we can do different things that we did 7, 10, 12, 14 weeks ago, now that we understand what the skills are we have within the company, how can we retool to provide ourselves with different opportunities in the future? How can we sit there and say, what are the things that we can do as a company now that we have a blank slate? We know as a company, we've always done this. This is what we've always done, but it's not what we always have to do. We take care of our regular clients. Yes, absolutely. But maybe there's different opportunities that are coming forward that we're seeing in the future, and talking to our people and saying, so what are you hearing from your customers? When you're having conversations with your friends, when you're having conversations with vendors, when you're having conversations with clients, what are you hearing on the street? What are the things that you're hearing? What are the questions that people are asking? What are the ideas people are coming up with? What are the things that people need? Maybe there's things that we can do to fix that. Maybe there's ways that we can pivot as a company so we become more valuable to a different population, that allow us to be able to be out there and be in front of other organizations and say, hey, we can help you too. Because the more innovative we can be, the more we can allow our people to be innovative, and the more we can think about, what, just because we've always done things this way doesn't mean that that's what we have to do in the future. We can take skill sets that we might not even know we had within the company and be able to look at it long term and sit there and say, how can we use these to build a better successful company moving forward? It might be a new product line. It might be a new service. It might be a different piece of software that you innovate. It could be a solution to a problem that you see out there on the street. Who knows? But until you're sitting there having these conversations with your people and sit there saying, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are the things that you're listening to when you're listening to the news, when you're talking to people, when you're talking to your friends? What are the things that you're hearing, and what are the stresses that people are having? Does it trigger anything? Does it trigger ideas? And the more we can bring the more of the minds together within the company and sit there and say, let's talk about where we could go. If we have a blank slate, if we have the opportunity to do things differently, why not? Why not? We have this equipment, yes. We have these skill sets, yes. Can they be used for something different than what we've always done? The answer is yes. Only you can talk about that and understand, based on where you are, based on what you do, based on what the situation is, there's going to be opportunities that come up. And there's things that you can do. And the more you talk amongst yourselves and the more you inspire your people to start thinking about what's next, the more you're going to engage them, the more they're going to feel that they matter, the more that they can feel that they're valuable, and the more they're going to provide better experience both for you internally as a company and also for your customers, and build more loyal customers in the long term. Because this is, in the end, it's all about taking care of customers. It's all about adding value. It's all about differentiating and being unique. And as leaders, our job is to inspire people within the company to think, what's next? What is next? What is the next thing that we can do? How can we innovate, and how can we be better? How can we take the tools that we have and be able to use them in a different way to wow a different audience? Now, my name's Ben Baker. My company is Your Brand Marketing. Every week, I'm providing a different video. If you go to youtube.com/getting you noticed, you will find under the Leaders tab a series of videos, and this is video number 7. But if there's ways that I can help you, if there's ways that I can make your life easier, Either email me at ben@yourbrandmarketing.com if I can support you and your team, or call me at 604-512-7174. Thanks a lot. I wish you health and success, and we'll talk to you soon.